Hi, it's me, Ali, here with Pebbles and Buster, Liz and Jay, and we are at Gowerton train station where we're getting the train to Burry port and walking back, which is going to be about 12 miles. It's a lovely sunny day. We're just waiting for the train now. The walk today is going to be mainly, I think, along a cycle path. So it's going to be a fairly flattish walk. I believe we'll be entering Carmarthenshire for the first time. This is walk number 20. We've arrived at Burry port and it is raining. So we're just coming up to Burry Port Harbour where we'll be getting onto the cycle path. I've had to put my jumper on already for the first time in a long time to start the walk because it is a bit blowy and it is a bit nippy. We've walked all of 50 yards, look, but found this hot dog van, so how could I resist that? Hot dog and coffee, start me off for the day. Here we are at Burry port. It's a lovely beach down there, and dead opposite is the Gower where we walked last week and the previous walk. To the right you can see Burry Homes. There's Burry Homes Island and the beacon that we walked across, and there straight in front you can see the Whiteford Lighthouse that we saw previously before the summer, and Whiteford Point, and then over there is where we walked last week. Lifeboat place. You hear how windy it is, blowing a gale down here. This is the Millennium Park statue. Millennium Coastal Park. Look at our Peb. Good girl. She really is. This is just lovely walking along here. Just the only people we've seen on this beach are dog walkers, and it's just so nice for them to just let them run. Look at the Pebs. We used to carry them. I'm so glad I've got my waterproof boots back on again today, because we're having to cross all these water things on the beach. Dog driving is such a good time. No idea what it is. Like a giant table or somebody's made. I don't know. What on earth is this weird thing? There's more of these concrete giant blocks that I saw previously on the walk. They thought, what are they doing here? And I was thinking, here. We're coming up to Llanelli Beach, and this is Pull, and this is where, in 1928, Amelia Earhart landed her plane, somewhere along here, and there are monuments and plaques for that. This is the Lough estuary, and you can see it, obviously the tide is right out, which is how come we're walking along it. We're just getting off the beach now. We're going to try and find our way to the coast path, which will be up here somewhere. It's up that really steep bank, and I'm hardly out of breath. I'm so impressed with myself. I wouldn't have been able to do that a few months ago. The coast path's down there somewhere. We're just heading into it now. We're still in the Millennium Park. We're along the coast path heading towards Pull. But we got views both sides. This is lovely. is the railway line where we came on. Train's just gone past. It cracks me up how this, the railway line is just like a bank of earth, and it's just like a raised bit of earth with the railway line on top of it. So we're here in Poole. There's the cricket pavilion, which is now a cafe, and there's the Amelia Earhart plaque, 18th of June 1928. It's not clear whether those minutes relate to walking or cycling, but we think it must be cycling because I think Locher is near the end of our walk. It's going to take more than 50 minutes to walk there. But it's not very clear really, is it? So I think we're heading to Llanelli now, and then Locher, and then crossing over the bridge to Gowerton. Look at that. We're in Llanelli, 7k. Not sure what this is. It's quite interesting. Trafalgar Beacon. I don't know what the Battle of Trafalgar has got to do with Wales. I thought that was in London. See that lovely tunnel for the trains to go through? I just met some people who live in those flats, but okay, so this explains what it's got to do with Llanelli. We're walking up here, look, and there's a rugby post, which is weird. It must be an ornament for Wales. Now, look at that. These rugby goalposts stood tall on the world famous Strady Park ground, which I've never heard of, and bore witness to the great games played there. They have been re-erected here as a tribute to the rich and illustrious history of the great club. Wow.
Central Bennett, though.
I don't know if you could make out the lighthouse right up there that we walked up to. It's quite incredible. It's mad that there's no sign of the river. The tide is so out. Let's come down onto Llanelli Beach with the dogs for a little run. The only people we've seen on beaches today have been dog walkers. Yes, we just come across the little bridge just to cross over this bit, and then we're going back down to the coast this side. Just not far off. Walking around these flats and houses, it feels like we're on holiday a little bit, but yeah, I'm guessing this is the place to live in Llanelli. Look, these are the nice houses along here. Here's a view. So we've just come out of that path and we're passing the entrance to Llanelli Wetland Centre. We're going down this dark and dingy path. Oh, that's nice. We're back out in daylight. We've been walking under trees and darkness through the wetlands for ages, and it's just opened up to a bit of light, so it looks like we're coming back to the coast again now. So straight over there is Pen Clwyd, where we walked through last week, where we went to the loo, where the chippies were. So we're still walking along this path by the side of the estuary, and you can probably see the weather's getting grimmer and grimmer, starting to drizzle. It's looking great. Yeah, you can probably see the birds are even having trouble flying. It's quite windy. The path isn't as good as it was. It's like being by a mud bank. It's getting a bit blustery conditions are getting hairier. I see ahead the Locker Bridge. Oh, I just checked with Google Maps and we're about 3.5 miles away from where we're going. So it's about an hour and a quarter. This is a nice bridge. A bit industrial now. Houses outside. And then here's the path. We're heading towards the Locker Bridge, which we've got to cross over. So we're just coming up the Locker Bridge. There's the Welcome to Carmarthenshire sign. Now we're back into the Swansea Gower area. Not far, but we're going through some more woods. Could be boggy before we get back. Another bridge. Must be going down into Gowerton. So now we've got to cross the railway. So, I mean, yeah, big views either side. No sign of anything coming. Have you got the gate, Liz?
Yeah.
So, we've just realised that we're wrong. We've come to a farm, we've somehow gone wrong right at the end of the day. We've got to go back and try and get on the path. So we didn't have to cross the railway. And now it's tipping down with rain. And we didn't have to go across that bridge. So we're going back up this track to find out where we went wrong. And there should be a path to the right somewhere that we should have taken. Okay, we just got the book out from my bag, stupidly, and we were in the right place. We do have to go over the bridge, and we do have to go through the crossing again. So we've done it twice now. I mean, fortunately, it's not too far that we've gone, and we do have to go past the farm. It just wasn't obvious, and there were no further signs. We are again. Now we've just got to open the gate and get through it. So now we're going down through the farm. We are now walking along this road. There's a cycle path, but this is where the coast path is pointed. We need high vis at this stage because it's getting dark. You know where we are. This is the main road we walked up last week, where we crossed over by here to go to the coast path. So we're back on that main road, and it is hammering down. And I'm so hot, I'm not going to get my poncho out of my bag. I'm just going to get soaking. So we're in the car on the way back, exhausted today. The last few miles were hard. We went wrong. It rained a bit, and it was road walking and industrial. It was, you know, that walking that isn't fun really. But we did 14.76 miles, so no wonder we're so exhausted. The dogs have had it. Buster's on my lap. Pebbles is at my feet. Jay's in the boot. They're all fasto. So it was a good walk. It was far more enjoyable than last week's walk, apart from the end. But we can't complain. We were tired. My feet are killing. Tired, hungry, want a gin and tonic, want a bath. Don't know where we're going next week. From somewhere to Burry Port, or from Burry Port to somewhere, but I don't even know where the next stage is because I haven't looked that far.